Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of XAM Talk. I can't believe it, but this is going to be 3 weeks in a row that we were going to have a podcast up. Anyway, I'm here with the one and only Cam, the legend.
Yes, sir.
Yep. 3 weeks in a row. How did we do this?
I have no idea. It's just, I think we're just pushing them out. Like, most times we'll say, well, we'll do it next time. But now we're, like, pushing it. Like, I remember there was a time where we couldn't do it, and you still made it happen. Like, remember that one time where, you were at work, I believe, and you came home and you still did it. And then there was another time you did the exact same thing. Like, it was, I couldn't do it at a certain time, but you were still available at another time, and I was still willing to do it. So as long as we just make it happen, no matter what, we can keep pushing these episodes out. I think that's what's happening.
I always try my hardest, I always do. We went, 7 straight weeks without a podcast, and then we suddenly do three weeks in a row. I mean, we're coming back, we're taking this podcast to new heights.
Yeah, I mean, someone's got to do it.
So, yeah, it's got to be us,
Yeah.
We're going to make change happen. Well, today's a subject that I've wanted to touch for quite a while. And once I get into it will be very clear why. It's dreams. I have a lot of odd dreams. I don't know any other way to put it. But I got some interesting dreams.
Yeah, I can attest to that. They're definitely very interesting.
Yeah.
Now, as for my dreams, I don't know how interesting they are. I actually have a few. I have a few. I think so. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm sure you got, I'm sure you got some good ones. But my dreams are like, if my dreams are like an LSD trip.
I swear they are. You would think that you're making them up.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not.
Yeah, unfortunately.
These things are crazy. They feel illegal.
Yeah, your dreams do sound kind of illegal.
Well, I'm gonna go start with my first dream here. This is a really, really long time ago. I'm talking I was like 4 or 5. So I had this sequence of dreams. This was back when I lived in a different part of the state. I had these dreams about this gorilla. And it was like, I think I had about 7 or 8 of them, and they're like 8 days in a row. And I remember the first one. There's a shadow in our curtain, and my grandmother's like, "Oh, it's just a bird or whatever." And then we peel back the curtain, it's a gorilla, and And somehow I vividly remember the last dream. This wasn't the last dream, but it was the last dream I had until about 2011. So it went from 2006 to 2011 with none, and then I had one in 2011. The one in 2006, the last one I had, was a bunch of glass floating around, and it just showed all the dreams with the gorilla. So I saw all the past dreams in pieces of glass that were just floating by on like a black surface. And then I didn't have a dream about it till 2011. And this one in 2011 wasn't a horror dream. I actually found out that the gorilla got a job at a zoo. So that was nice. And me and him hung out and got some ice cream.
Well, I think another thing that I kind of was looking at while you were talking is how you went without dreams for a whole about a good 4 or 5 years. You said you went without dreams, right?
Well, I dreamed during that time, but I didn't have dreams about the gorilla.
Oh, so the gorilla came back.
Yeah. He came back as a zookeeper. We ended up being friends.
Oh.
But the part I really think is interesting is the last dream I had before it stopped. Like I said, with the glass floating around, showing all the other dreams in it. And it was so weird. Like you
That's,
could have. It's like a gorilla like somehow got into my mind, and it was like replayed everything. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
hmm.
And I don't remember any of the dreams in between. I just remember it was showing all of them, which is a weird detail to remember back when you were 4. So I'm 19 now, so that was 14 years ago, 15 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Man, I remember a dream from 15 years ago. I got another one that's a similar time period as this dinosaur. So this was back in that house. I slept in my mom's room. There are 2 massive windows. There's a window on the left wall and one on the right wall. I looked out the right wall window and I saw this tiny little shadow go past the moon. And the moon was gigantic, by the way. And then it came in the left window and it flew over the bed. This like scary ass green dinosaur. And it flew underneath the bed, and then the worm from Sesame Street flew in behind it, and like went under the covers, and then the dream ended.
Wow.
I don't understand that one.
Honestly,
it was a specific dinosaur too, but I don't remember what it was.
see, and the funny thing is, I try to decipher your dreams, right?
Yeah.
Funny thing is, you can't really do that when your dream has like a million things happening at once. Like there's just too much going on.
Yeah. You got a massive moon, a dinosaur, a Sesame Street character. I mean,
I don't know how much acid you take before you sleep, but that's really weird. Like that's so random, bro.
I know. Those are both my oldest dreams I can remember.
Honestly, the oldest dream I can remember it was my first nightmare that I can remember, and it was just a graveyard, just a whole bunch of skulls.
That reminds me, there's several dreams I didn't put in this list because they weren't in my journal. These are mostly just journal dreams, so these are mostly all recent, except I have 3 on here that aren't journal dreams, but actually I'm going to say a couple more real quick. I've had nightmares, it's been a while, but where my teeth just are floating in my face, but they're not attached.
Yeah.
And like, I remember my Halloween decorations fighting me, and it was weird. Like, they just all came to life, and they just fought me. I feel like we should get to some of your dreams before I get to more of mine, because I have a list of 12.
A list of 12. Yeah. The only one I can think of, okay, so the first one I'm thinking about is I was at school, of course, and it was a school shooting. I remember, like, I was able to escape, but I was in the school while the school shooting was happening, but I was able to escape. And I remember I was in the cafeteria when this happened. But yeah, I ended up escaping and going to a whole different state, I believe, because I somehow ended up in the back of a cop car, and we ended up in a different state. I believe it was Virginia or something. But yeah, I ended up over there, and I think I ended up in a basement. I don't even know. It was really random. I don't know how to decipher that.
I don't know either.
It was probably because, I mean, and the weird thing is, like, it's not like there was a reason for me to, because yeah, school shootings were happening at that time, but I don't think that played a part in it.
Now, this could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I heard talk of someone bringing a gun to the school. But they didn't use it or anything.
Oh, no, I never heard that.
I think. I don't want to say anything false. I mean, we both graduated, so like, what can they do to me legally? Probably
Right.
something, I don't know. But yeah. So this third dream happened when I was in I'm gonna say 2nd grade. I just wrote simply vampire syringe dream, and I'll explain that. So in this dream, I was in the gym of my elementary school, and there were like these scary things hung on the wall, and then like this vampire wanted to come after me. but instead of like having teeth that bit you, it uses a syringe. So then I came back home and I sat on the couch next to my uncle to tell him about it. This is back when my uncle used to live with us. And it turns out he was a syringe vampire, and then he stabbed me in the leg. And that's that.
The only thing I have to say about your dreams is just, wow.
I mean,
what else? Yeah. What else can you even say? Like, okay, well, that's an interesting dream you had, but to try and decipher it, like because that's what I usually do, right? Usually, whenever I have a dream, I wake up, and especially if it's like a recurring theme, like school, or maybe like missing the bus, I'll do search up and see what that means. I mean, I've also had dreams like where I've moved out of a house. I've also had dreams where someone what's the word? Not robbed. Someone they weren't robbing the house, but they like barged into my house.
Home invasion?
Yeah, home invasion. There we go. Yeah, that also happened. But see, another thing too is like I can remember like the themes of my dreams, but I can't like tell you exactly what happened because, oh man, it's been so long.
Yeah, some people are like really good at remembering them, and some people aren't. I'm glad that I can remember dreams, but they're also like such crackhead dreams. It's weird.
I mean, one thing I found out about dreams is it seems like everyone is just like you, for example. You'll have dreams where there was a time I also remember that you said you weren't dreaming at all, like you weren't having any dreams. And I've never had that happen to me before. I always have dreams, but most of them they kind of repeat, and I do tend to forget them pretty easily. But you remember your dreams. Like whenever you have them, they're crazy, and you remember them. Even as crazy as they are, you still remember them. But my dreams, they're really simple, right?
Yeah.
I still can't recall them, so I don't know. I think it's just crazy how that works. But
well, if you want a big example of me not having dreams, I have a time gap of from February 26th of this year to a couple days ago, and I have nothing in between.
Jeez, man.
Yeah. Now, I did skip a few things in between this entire list because a lot of them is just me dating a TikToker for some reason.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
I've actually never. Well, I used to have like dreams like that, like related to like crushes and stuff. But obviously, since I'm out of school, it's not like that anymore. But a TikTok crush, I've actually never had that happen to me before.
I mean, I think when I was reading through, it said about 5 or 6 times it's happened. I'm not entirely sure. But let me get to this dream from June 22nd, 2019.
Bro, you wrote them down? Like the time?
Yeah. Gee. I got them.
I could not tell you when my dreams were.
I wrote this one down specifically. Had a dream reported me to the police for trying to talk to her online. That sounds like it would happen. And I got my phone taken.
That wasn't real? That sounded real, bro.
and then at lunch in a much bigger cafeteria, her and berated me and I cried. And Owen and Ashton tried to comfort me. That sounds legit. That sounds like that would actually happen.
Yo, that actually does like an actual story.
Yeah.
I think it's
that's the least craziest thing I have here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nuts. That dream is over 2 years ago, and I have it written down right here, and I remember it. As soon as I started saying it, I started remembering it.
Jeez.
This next one, it starts off with I had the craziest dream, so I'm assuming this is going to be nuts. I had the craziest dream. It started in the county we live in. Or in the school, rather. But it looked entirely different. I hate when that happens in dreams. Like, it's the place, but it looks way different.
Yeah, it's actually true. Like, I've had many school, and I'll be in, like, this room that's definitely not in the school, or at least I've never been there. Or, like, you'll be in classrooms with people that, aren't in that class.
Yeah, it's weird. At one point, I don't think you knew who this was skateboarding down the stairs trying not to pass me. I don't remember why. She was just trying to stay right behind me. At some point, she said she likes me and puts her hands on my face and tries to get something out of my eye. We then go to some park and some random girls. What? This doesn't make any sense. Go to the park with her. Oh, her and some random girls. I went to the park with her and other people. And she kisses me. Then later on, we all sat on a bench as big as a cafeteria one, but for some reason I didn't sit by her. Her friends were all talking trash about me and trying to defend me. Interesting stuff. There's not much to say there, except I'm just a lonely guy who had a dream.
Well, also now I'm searching something up. It says, like, the dreams that you have, which are basically, I don't know, would you call those vivid dreams since you remember them so clearly?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess those are vivid dreams. And it kind of makes sense because it's saying that it means you're creative, like you're naturally creative. And I would say you are. By putting, now for me, I don't think I'm creative. Like, I used to be creative, but now not so much. So that's probably why my dreams aren't that interesting.
I mean, some of these aren't too interesting either. They're just they're realistic and they could happen, and it's interesting in a way, I guess.
Yeah, like my dreams, like they could happen.
Yeah. This next one could also happen. I had a dream that Ass and a few others put a poster on the wall. I don't know if you remember who Ass is, but I don't feel like censoring other names, so.
Yeah, I don't.
Put a poster on a wall in drawing and painting class. The room was a bit different, and it had some different people in it. And it said, I did something really, really bad. But I don't remember what it was, and that's exactly what I wrote here in the journal. And this was September 20th, 2019. This was. Yeah. Just a huge poster saying I did something bad, and it was just her hanging it with somebody else. Like, I don't know. I'm not. I feel like that derives from of wanting people to have a good opinion of me. But I'm not certain about that one, you know?
Yeah.
And I didn't put the specific date for this one. This was your dream, actually. You had a dream me and Taylor started dating, which is what caused me to like her for a bit. I can't believe...
Whoa. That's why you liked her? I thought you liked her before.
No, you doing that caused me to. Actually, wait. I take that back. It was a coincidence. You coincidentally had that dream.
Oh yeah, it was like I had the dream and then you told me that same day.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
But what made me want to pursue it was the dream, because in the dream I rejected her. That's right. I hope she's not listening to this, but I wish I never even tried. All right. Just saying. You know, me and her are friends and whatnot, but I hope she's not watching this. Alright, so this is one I sent as a text, and I assume to you. This is January 21st, 2020. Wow, everything we've covered so far is before the pandemic. It's hard to believe that was the time that happened.
The fact that it's already been a year since we've been in a pandemic is crazy.
It really is. It really is. Alright, so... happened was I woke up on the side of a road. I was missing half of my hand. Oh God. Oh no, I remember it exactly now. It gets weirder. So we were in the town we live in, but it didn't look like the town we live in. And I was trying to hitchhike. A car stopped and it was Ass. Suddenly we were on our way to rob a bank. And we did. Then she randomly ran over.
But
ran over
oh my bad, keep going.
somebody. This isn't cropped properly. She randomly ran over with a car with a plate that said T. That's the text that it shows. It doesn't make any sense. But so I hitchhiked with her, and then we randomly were at a bank. We just ended up there, and then she ran over somebody with a car with a license plate that said T.
T.
See, now I gotta go back and find all that information. Because there's something missing there.
Huh.
And that was when me and her were randomly friends for a couple weeks again.
The crazy thing is I'm so lost about who you're talking about. I have no idea.
I just told you.
You did?
I just said her name.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yes, ass. She hung the poster in the other dream.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, all right.
Yep.
But what's this?
I lost this dream again. Oh, apparently you responded to what I said. Oh, she ran over Taylor. Oh, okay. So you put the pieces together in a response that I screenshotted. This is what you said, exactly. And I think getting ran over... Oh, wait. Taylor ran over as representative of Taylor moving a nuisance in your life. Picked you up when you were down in the dream just to put you in a bad situation, kind of like what she does in real life. And just like in real life, metaphorically, Taylor killed her off. Made you think of her out of your life. That's what you said in response. I got so much to bleep for this episode. I didn't have to bleep anything last episode. Saying too many names here. And I can't stop saying names either because I got more things to talk about. We're 22 minutes into this and I got 8 more dreams.
Wait, how many more dreams do you have? Like, I think we're on number 6 or I don't know.
I don't know, but this one happened.
I'm only on my number like 3 or 4. No, I think
happened May of last year. This is the weird. This is a really weird one, and I've told you this one before, but this was last May, so you probably forget. I had the absolute weirdest dream in humanity's existence around 6 a.m. today. I was supposed to wake up then to film, but I decided to go back to sleep. So this dream was about a sex demon who needed to lose her virginity for some reason, so she can.
Watch too much Big Mouth.
What?
I said watch too much Big Mouth.
I don't even watch it. Oh, that was your response to this too, because it was about Big Mouth.
Oh.
I think it was. I said I think it was Lauren, but I can't remember. Anyway, she wanted to do it on the couch, but I heard someone walk around upstairs, so I told her we should do it under the table. I also asked if she had condoms, and she said yes. And she put it as a 1-inch, like, black one. Like, it looked like a little rubber balloon. Guess my brain couldn't make an actual one. Anyway, we never do anything because we hear drones flying around, and then they drop a bomb in the front of our house. And the whole thing was charred. And the inside of the front window, my wrestling ring on table had chunks out of it. My grandpa came downstairs and asked what happened, and he didn't believe it was a bomb until I showed him the window. I have no clue where the demon went. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You do know this is a product of your own imagination, right?
I guess. I don't know why I'm being bombed by a sex demon. I mean, it wasn't her that did it, but strange stuff.
So what we're really getting is a sneak peek inside your mind. So,
oh no. The sex demons and the bombs. That sounds like a straight to DVD film.
A straight to DVD film?
Yeah.
Oh, like a not good movie?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's pretty unique.
There's like a demon that wants to lose her virginity, but everybody she keeps trying to hook up with gets bombed.
Oh.
Just sounds awful. Oh boy. Alright, so I got another dream here. Oh no. I just read a bit of this, and I don't even want to say it, but I'm gonna. I had 2 interesting dreams last night. This is from the 23rd of May last year. One involved me looking at a girl's chapped anus, and my god, did it hurt. It was like sandpaper. Yes, you heard that correctly.
Did I? What did you say?
One involved me licking a girl's chapped anus.
Oh.
My god, did it hurt.
I heard something
that's what
crazy
it says.
about that.
Oh, well that's what it says. I feel like I remember it, but I also feel like I don't. The second one was a way better dream. I was in college at FCC, and it looked probably nothing like the real thing. I remember there being dorm rooms, and they were up some spiral staircase. And I believe Cam and Matthew, that would be you, and also Matthew, were in the dream. And the part I remember the most was me quitting college because all the teachers are assholes or something. And Dana, for some reason, quit and skipped out the door. I came back a day later to get stuff from my dorm, and school security wanted to arrest me. There were also 3 dudes trying to fight this small dude, so I jumped in and they kicked my ass until I threw one of them across the hall.
Bro, that's a whole movie right there.
I know.
That's... I kid you not, I can recall a similar scene in The Flash. I kid you not.
I mean, I guess that's me. Oh, the next one. I've told you about this next
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that one.
Alright. I had a dream my balls exploded and was birthed out of them. She was also sometimes...
Wait, birthed it out of what?
My balls.
Oh, I thought they exploded.
They exploded and, like, she grew out of them.
Oh, they exploded and she popped out?
Yeah.
What? Were you pregnant?
I've told you about this one before. It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. I think
It's
it was
funny
like
how it's still bizarre to me, like I haven't heard this before. I don't know why. Like,
you've definitely... I've told you about this.
no, I've heard this before. That's the funny part. It's still crazy to me. I've heard it before.
It's so weird. I think that's the weirdest dream I've ever had. I'd say that or the demon one. And fortunately for the people at home, I still have more dreams. I got 3, 4, 5. I got 5 more. 5 more, and they're all real spicy. So this was December 7th, 2020. I had a dream. A group of men were outside with guns. When I opened the front door, I shut it, ran upstairs to get my sister or my grandpa's attention. I don't know why he's always in my dreams, like my grandpa. He's literally in like all of them. I don't know why. But they didn't answer, and the doors were locked. My grandmother and mom weren't there, and these men started running up the stairs, and my first thought was I gotta lose my virginity. So I smashed a rubber pig.
Oh, is that one? That's the one I remember the most.
She really wasn't in the room, which was a good thing. The environment of this room was kind of cool because it was just all shadowy, and there was no lights. I fucked a pig. It was fake at least, but Jesus. Oh, man. Great. It's great stuff. That's the one you remember the most. Wow.
Yeah, because
I don't know why this had to happen. You know, I would have rather been shot than have done that.
That's why I remember it, because it was the most traumatizing one. You cannot stop talking about it.
That's right. I just kept going on and on about it for like 2 weeks.
I mean, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't even think they're getting the full story.
That's everything I got.
Hey, probably for the better.
That's all there is. That's all I wrote down that I remember. And this one's from February this year. I dreamed I was at some school dating thing in the woods, and someone got in trouble for eating a frog, and then they went crazy. So this was basically, it was like a reality TV show dating thing with a bunch of people from the school. I don't remember who they were. We found out, we somehow got back to the school, I don't know how, and we found out Peyton Manning ate the frog. So Peyton Manning was going crazy yelling at everybody.
I don't know why, but like I immediately imagined Peyton Manning in like a football jersey. But he obviously is not always going to be in a football jersey.
Yeah. I think in the dream he was in a suit. I don't remember.
A suit.
I can't even remember seeing him in a suit either.
Was he like a student or?
No, he was just randomly Peyton Manning, just randomly there.
Oh, just there.
He was at this high school dating show. I hope he was the host.
Yeah, hopefully. I hope you're not making correct predictions, you know, because sometimes you say things in a dream and it happens for real.
Oh, God.
So,
Peyton Manning's going to be exposed as a pedophile one of these days now.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Yo, if you're right, know that people
I
are coming for you.
I hope I'm not right. Like, please don't let me be right. Come on, that man's forehead's beautiful.
Hopeful.
Man has a beautiful forehead, and I don't want him to let me down.
Oh, yeah. Just hope he doesn't use it for the wrong thing.
He needs his forehead for the wrong thing. Oh boy.
Right.
Alright, so this is my most recent dreams. And these are 3 on one night. Could be 4 on one night. It was hard to tell. Alright, so here's the first one. This is from Friday, June 25th, 2021. Had a dream had a dream I crapped myself and went into a club that had bathroom stalls in the center of it, and the stall doors were just tinted glass. Second one, a creepy demon was big spooning me in my bed. Third one, me and 2 random people were basically in a video game / maze thing. We escaped hyenas and loads of stuff. And when we were done, we ended up in my basement and found a door that I haven't opened in years. I don't actually have that door, by the way. The room was a long hallway with doors at each. There's just hundreds of doors at each end of the hallway when you're walking down on the sides. And it had like a marble floor, but the room was all white. And I couldn't tell if this was a separate dream from the next one I had, or if it was the same one. But me, my mom, and my sister went back through the maze / game thing, and we were killed by hyenas. They just ate us, or whatever. And that is all the dreams I got, that I wrote down at least.
Wait, that was 12?
Yeah, I went through all of them.
Wow.
Those are all
We
the
actually
dreams.
got through all 12?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like an hour long.
Me too, honestly.
Yeah, I don't have any more dreams. I mean, I could bring up another. I mean, I missed the bus a lot in a lot of my dreams. I don't know what that really means.
Honestly, school puts too much pressure on you to get there on time, so I get it.
Yeah, like that's one thing I did a lot. I actually missed the bus in real life.
Yeah.
A lot.
I never went on the bus, so I don't know. But
Uh,
I was late a handful of times still.
yeah, it's just. Yeah, I never really had any like bad dreams about school though. They were like good dreams in school, except for missing the bus. Yeah, honestly.
The bad dreams are always the easier ones to remember. There's one I didn't put in there, and it's because it was this wholesome dream, and I'd go as far to say as it's the best one I've ever had, and I wrote a very similar one to that dream in my book. It's where me and I forget whose paper towel and whose Christmas ribbon. I just got a surname, I guess. Me and together, and we were just doing wholesome things as a couple. You know, she came in, met the family, a bunch of stuff. We went to a high school football game for some reason.
That is the most normal dream you've probably had.
I know, it was great. It was so wholesome. You know?
Wow.
It was just a nice, relaxing time. I think we were in our 20s or something.
Hmm.
Still don't know why I went to a high school football game in our 20s, but
Man. Yeah, Peyton Manning sure is your inspiration, huh? Wow.
yeah, you know, Peyton Manning's everybody's favorite high school football player.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what he retired to do. He retired just to be in high school teams.
Yikes, that sounds so bad. That sounds so bad.
That's not what he actually does. Like, I don't think that's even legal.
No, I don't think that is.
You get this like 40-year-old man, and he's like really, really good, and then you get all these like teenagers that are not good at all.
Right, he's on the Pee Wee team.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Our high school team did not care about playing.
They really didn't. I mean, we had some good teams.
Yeah.
But
I don't think anybody that was in our high school football team like plans on actually doing it.
yeah, they're not going anywhere with that.
I think Cam is. That's probably it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, he did get enrolled into a college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's a huge dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's probably what got him in. I mean, was he good? I've never really seen him play.
I've seen him play, but I don't remember anything he's done.
Oh man.
All I know is he has really hairy legs and he's huge.
He's a huge dude, and I know for a fact he's probably good at defense.
I think he's offense though. I don't remember.
What? He was offense?
Yeah, you can be an offensive lineman.
Oh.
But I mean, if he's on a defense, like he's gonna sack somebody and sack him hard. Put him against Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's gonna come out of retirement just so he can get sacked.
Well, you think he's gonna sack Peyton Manning?
Yeah, Peyton Manning's gonna come out of retirement just
Wow.
so he can be sacked by him. That's
Yeah, the dude really is huge. Like,
yeah, like he's massive.
he's like fat, but not. You know.
Yeah, he's like slim fat, slim thick.
Yeah, slim thick. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just. Hey, but I hope he does well. I mean, I don't really know the dude, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I spoke to him a couple times, but I don't remember.
Yeah, he's is he related to Josh or?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Which is weird because he looks nothing like Josh.
Yeah, definitely not.
He looks like he could eat Josh.
Yeah, like I don't know. Maybe they're not related in that way. You know.
They have the same last name.
Yeah, they're probably like cousins or something. You know.
Maybe.
I thought they were brothers,
But usually cousins don't have the same last name.
that is also true. Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just not sure.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know. Any other dreams that you've had before we
I can't really think of any.
I always recently they last for maybe 10 seconds, so which is why I didn't write them down or anything. But I always have dreams of me at work, and they just last for 10 seconds.
Well, what are they about?
Just me serving customers, and like I just don't want to. They give this like ridiculous order, and then its dream suddenly ends.
Yeah, I think I've had a dream at work before, but I don't remember what it was. It was definitely at when I used to work at a fast food place.
I mean, you could probably say what the fast food place is because you don't work there anymore.
Yeah, Wendy's. And I'm never gonna work there anymore. So, but man, it was probably the same thing as you. Like, I was probably just doing my job. It was probably worse than it usually is. Like, maybe there's a whole bunch of cars. Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't even get to say I didn't even get to say how awful yesterday was for the people listening to the podcast. I don't know if I should because maybe work will find out. Whatever. I don't got nothing that bad to say. I'm just saying it was horribly busy, and there was never a time where the line stopped. Like when we got done with somebody, somebody else came in less than a minute, and then somebody ended up behind them. So then we both had to do the stuff. I mean, it was nuts.
Dude, I don't know how you do that because, like, I know for us, right? I know when I was working fast food, I hated that when the line wouldn't stop because I wanted to take breaks. I wanted to just relax a little bit.
Yeah.
So if it just kept on going, I get how it's got to be tiring.
Yeah, I mean, and you would figure, like, since I'm not in a fast food restaurant, I'm in a big store, but you'd figure that because of that, it would kind of
right, not be as
slow
bad.
down because there's all this other stuff. We're this one little section, and you got all this other stuff.
Well, I mean, I think another thing too is you guys are probably still feeling like you have to go fast, right? Because you don't want to keep the lines. You don't want this line to be slow. You want it to move. So
Yeah.
you probably still feel like you have to be fast. But I'm not sure. Is that how it is? Do you guys still have to go fast or?
I try because when I go slow, I just feel like they're gonna verbally assassinate me or something.
Yeah, I think that's really what it is. Like, I mean, obviously for us, we got to do fast because we're fast food. But for you guys, it's probably just because the customers, they don't like that. So.
Yeah. Well, this has been a great podcast. Somehow we did this 3 weeks in a row. I don't know how. Maybe next week we'll do another one, but who knows?
Hey, whatever comes up. We haven't thought of
whatever happens. Whatever happens.
See,
I know it's. I have plans to do a read through the journals.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if that will be next episode or not. And maybe you have a journal. I don't know.
I don't have a journal.
You don't?
I
All
kind of
right.
wish I did. I mean, my mind is the journal. So, yeah.
2 years and a couple days ago is when you gave me the idea for the journal.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think it was the 25th of June 2019, and I've been writing ever since.
2019, I kind of forgot about that year. But
yeah, 2019, a lot happened then. That's when I met everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
2020 seems like the year just everything happened.
2019 is the year I met everybody, then 2020 is the year they all left. And 2021 is the year where I feel like an old man because I'm just so tired.
Wait, is it because of work? Like, is it because you started working? Is that why you feel tired all the time now?
It's a mix of that and the fact that I lost everybody,
Oh, depression. Ah, gotcha.
Kind of both, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to end this podcast before, we get into another 40-minute tangent.
Yeah.
We can save that for the journal one, which is, we want to bring some tissues to that one.
Oh, yeah, we would have just slipped this one into... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for listening / watching. You can't listen to it on Apple. We all know this. We've been over this 50 times. What else I got going on? I don't know, I made a new channel.
We're ready to sign a petition.
Pretty cool. Petition for what?
To get us on Apple.
To get us on Apple, yes. We're going to start a petition. Probably not, but we're going to. Oh, yeah, that's right. XAM Talk shirts are now available on the Xan Zone.
I didn't even know this.
Yeah, on the Xan Zone Teespring. That should be linked below, hopefully on YouTube. We have a shirt now. Hopefully the sales do well. It's just the logo, so it is just a big square on a shirt, but bear with me, alright? I don't have that much time. Who do you think I am, I'm not billionaire Bruce Wayne.
Right, but if they really like the shirts, we can get there.
Yeah.
Let's share the video, like the video, so more people will watch it, and we can get,
That's what you gotta do, alright? Buy the shirt so Cam can get 50%, alright? That's what he needs.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
We only make 50% as it is, so I gotta cut another 50% for each of us. So that's the way it goes. I feel like it's kind of a bad deal, but whatever. Thank you for listening / watching. We'll see you whenever we see you.
Yep.